Everyone, it's Emily Fox. Today's video is going to be a new episode of the Read It or Unhaul It challenge, which things are especially good this month because I have finally found a big enough jar for this challenge. I don't think this is doing it justice. This is literally the biggest jar I've ever seen in my entire life. To give you an idea, this was the original jar that I had bought. I'm going to have to do a side-by-side comparison because this is what I thought was a big cookie jar. No, it is not. These, by the way, are the books that I have read so far this year. I thought there would be more. This looks very underwhelming. This doesn't include all the ones that I've read also throughout the year, so I'm gonna have to go through the big jar at the end to put them in there too, just to show you visually how many books I have read that I already own when the year started. But let's do this. As always, I started with 400 unread books from my shelf, and I'm picking them up one by one every month, and I have to try and read them or I unhaul them. So this will never not be funny. Look how freaking huge this thing is. What I like is that there's enough room, by the way, for like next year. You know, I'm gonna add all the books that I've bought this year that I haven't read, so we can do this again. So ASMR. Okay, green is fantasy. I'm going to show you first, as always. Hopefully it will focus. What am I reading this month? Oh, finally! Oh my gosh! Okay, you don't understand. I feel like so far this year, I didn't pick any of the books, which was what I wanted to do with the challenge, by the way. Read books that I had forgotten from my shelves. I have to make decisions, but I was hoping I would get books that I knew, or I think I'm going to give 5-star to, but I just never pick them up for whatever reason. This is one. This is one. Let's go and pick it up. I'm finally so excited. Okay. This is so freaking big. Move this out of the way. Okay, so these are my fantasy. Just ignore the lamp. I don't know where it is, but it needs to be somewhere. I genuinely don't know where I put this. I have a feeling it might be. Do you see it? It took me a while to find it. Right here. Let's grab this. I have Clawdia eating my toes right now. This is not fun. There you go. Do you see her? What you doing? Took me way too long to find it. I am very excited. So excited. I know it's an adult fantasy, and I believe it has won maybe some award. Yeah, some awards. Yeah, the Nebula and Locus and Alex award. I don't know the last one, but I have been meaning to read this for so long. Ever since it came out, I saw it. I think it was on the Goodreads Choice Award list. It was just a nominee, but a lot of you told me you really enjoyed this. I tried to read another book about Jin's City of Brass. Could not make it. I tried it 3 times. I've given up on it. But this one, I have a really good feeling. I'm actually so excited we picked this up. My prediction is that I'm going to give this one 5 stars. Hopefully. I'm going to update you once I've read the first chapter. But I know I'm going to finish this. So unless something horribly wrong happens, it's not happening. I was going to update you. I can't stop. On that note, just a quick update. I'm, I think, chapter 4 into it, not even 50, quite 50 pages, page 44. I'm really enjoying it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy the magical new jar picked this book, because I think this is going to be a 5-star. Obviously, it's super early, but I have a really good feeling, so I'm going to go back to traumatizing the kittens with this. 2 of them are right there. I have these 2 to keep me company. The other one is independent. She's on the cat tree. Let me show you quickly. She's so cute. Now that she's not wearing her little onesie, she looks naked. There she is in all her glory. So cute. So naked. Okay, let's talk. I am halfway-ish, a little past the halfway point. I'm at chapter 18, page 218. Really enjoying this. I have not been reading very quickly or a lot because, quite frankly, I'm feeling a bit the slump because of stress. That's just life. I'm still waiting for news for Chunky. It's been like 2 weeks now. I'm mad. I'm also still waiting for my new credit card, which was canceled for some reason. So I'm under stress. So I haven't been reading a ton of fiction, which I think is interesting. I feel like, weirdly enough, I tend to read nonfiction when I'm under a lot of stress. Anybody? I can't be the only one. I feel like people think, oh, fiction, escapism, you're going to want to read more. Yes, but no, it doesn't work. But since I'm still reading it, it just shows that this is actually good. I'm really enjoying it. I didn't really mention the topic, the premise, because I wasn't sure, but you follow this woman who is quite modern, considering that this is in the how did I forget? 12? I think it's 1912, but it's alternate, obviously, fantasy version of our world. It's going on in Egypt, and there's magic. Jinns recently, they came back, and like they have to deal with magic powers, with the way the world is, colonialism to like murder mystery in a fantasy world. It's not the first one I have read like this, but yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it. I'm just really not in the mood. I do want to show you the kittens because I realized I haven't really updated you because, again, stress. I don't even know which video went up. I don't even know what went up also. Sometimes when you film videos, not everything goes up, right? So I just forget what I've talked about and what I haven't. But they're doing well. I'm going to insert some clips. Just this morning, Clawdia was very cuddly for 10 minutes and then they ended up all cuddling me. So they're very cute. They're adorable. I've also installed this little like hammock, not really, platform on the window. It actually didn't fit on any of my windows and didn't realize they were so small. So I put it on the back door. It works great. They love it. They jump on it. They've been all sleeping on it in rotation. So they're doing well. I'm still waiting, like I said, for news for Chunky. Clawdia is doing good. Unfortunately, she still has one stitch. I don't know if it's an inside one that came out. I don't know, but it's not falling. And she hasn't been pulling at it. So she doesn't have to wear the onesie anymore. So we're just going to wait and see what happens because I've tried contacting your vet. Email, calls, left messages, no news. So that's what I mean by so much stress. I'm just giving up a little bit and it's okay. I'll update you on how things go, but so far I'm enjoying it. I'm not sure I'm going to pick a second book because I don't have that many days left to finish this, but it's okay. Honestly, I just want to try to relax a little bit and enjoy the fall. I think next week that's what I'm going to do. Read fall books and just try and cozy up the house, the place.
That's your dad. You're literally the same size already. You're 6 months old. Papa. All the cats are here, by the way. They're all staring. But Charlie, this is your dad.
I am finally done with the book. It's not due to the book that it almost took me 2 weeks. It's definitely the slump, the stress, the life. But I went back and looked at what was the best book that I've read during this challenge so far this year. And it's City of Stairs that I rounded up to 5 stars. So knowing that this one, I'm also going to round it up to 5, but it's like a 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it. The length that it took me to finish it is definitely not due to the book. This is an adult fantasy standalone. I checked and there are other books. I don't know if they're full-length novels, but there are other books, which, by the way, Pear, hi. She's still here, by the way. We just have a different schedule because she can't be anywhere near the babies, otherwise she hates them. She attacks them. So yeah, she's doing great though. I'm gonna get a good shot of her once we're done. She looks so floofy and majestic now. She used to look so skinny and like her fur looked so sad, and now she's like so chunky. You're getting so good. So good. And yeah, she used to be terrified of everyone, and look at her now. She is the bestest. I don't want to talk about it because I will probably have to rehome her because she cannot be anywhere near the babies. Like, if I smell like them, she will hiss at me. I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to cry. So I've been dealing this because I don't want to deal with it. That's why I haven't been talking about it because... Anyway, the book. There is the investigation. I can't remember. It's been so long that I can't remember if I explained the plot. Working in cooperation with the police to try to figure out what happened when a group of the Brotherhood, yeah, I mentioned that, I think. Anyway, trying to figure out what happened when they all, in weird circumstances, and there's this man coming back to bring chaos, let's just say that, to Egypt. I like that there was some sapphic romance in there, which I wasn't expecting. I enjoyed the characters. I wish I had been a little bit more emotionally invested, but I don't know if it's because everything that was going on, but I think I could have been a little bit more invested, but I enjoyed the book enough that I would want to read more from the author. I think that the world building, the magic system, the intrigue in general was interesting. I need to double check how popular it was, but this feels like it's a bit underrated. I feel like it deserves more hype, and I shall be hyping it up from now on. But yeah, this was successful because this is probably the best book that I've read so far with this challenge. It just doesn't feel like it because it took me 2 weeks almost to read one book. But hey, better quality than quantity, especially with this challenge. I don't want to go through 7 books and hate all of them. So look at her. Of course, in front of a window, that's not making it easy on me, but oh, look at her. She looks not skinny anymore. Yes, your whole floof. Oh, she makes me laugh because of her little teeth. Look at her. Look at it. Oh my god. I can't deal. Like, even her paws are like floofy. She does have Tums, by the way, for anyone that hasn't noticed. Yeah. So much fluff. So much fluff. So yeah, that's how my weekend is starting. Finished a good book. Gonna start different ones. I have a different challenge coming up. I need to rush because did not do things the way I was supposed to. But that's life. It happens, right? Now we're gonna go exhaust you because you do have the zoomies in the morning too. So I will see you next month for this challenge. We're gonna do a fall edition. I think I'm gonna make her choose. I'm gonna grab three red ones for like fall mystery thriller horror, and she's gonna be the one to pick. I just don't know how that's gonna happen because I'm gonna let you know in that vlog, but someone ate all of them. They found the container and they ate it all. And do not come for me with justice for Charlie. He's a poo-poo head.